Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I have a new junk journal that I want to go through with you guys. The other day, or I guess it's been about 5 days ago, I've been pretty busy I've been doing some new stuff in my craft area and you know, finishing this up and stuff, so I haven't been with you guys for a while, but I guess it's been about 5 days. We did the little angels with the cotton and the glitter and sequins and all that kind of stuff. So I finished up all the tags for that, and this isn't an angel, but she's got the cotton and the glitter, and I'm sorry my light's not great in here. It's kind of cloudy today, and I guess this is a battle I'm going to fight all winter probably. But anyways, so I did some lace and paper. I used mainly this Old World Winter paper stack from the Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby. They had a lot of the blues and those type of colors that I wanted. And then I used a couple of sheets, or I guess it was just one sheet of this. It's Lost and Found, and it's, let's see, My Mind's Eye. Looks like that on the back. And I got that at Hobby Lobby. And then I also used 2 pieces of paper that I had in my stash. It was a piece of Graphic 45 from the 12 Days of Christmas, and this Webster's Pages, the Sweet Seasons, and I think it says A Candy Pants. So anyways, I just had those in my stash and I liked them with this, so that's why. But it's mainly that paper stack, the Paper Studio paper stack. And then I found this nice wide lace at Hobby Lobby as well, so if you want to look for it, that's where it's at. It's in with their sewing stuff, their trims and all that. This is a crocheted snowflake that my sister made and gifted me, so that's that. Oh, and let's measure it. It's one signature, it's 30 pages, but then there's the, you know, the whole front back thing, so it's more than 30 pages, but it's just 30 pieces of paper basically. It's just a little over 5.5 by 8 3/4, 5.5 by 8 3/4, and 30 pages. It's not a huge journal. It's just kind of a simple, more like a traveler's notebook type of thing. And I tied it with pink lace. And then on the inside, there's a pocket. This is the Graphic 45 paper. I have a little, one of those like circle pockets with a little, they kind of remind me of like Christmas ornaments. There's glitter and angels, and then it's just got like sewing pattern paper on the back. And then here's another little tag. This one I just did a little bit of cotton. You don't have to do tons, if you know, you can just do a teeny bit for some dimension. And then I have an envelope, and I backed it with coffee stained printer paper, because this pink paper that I also used this one, and I'm not sure who that bought. I got it at Hobby Lobby as well, I believe. Oh, this one's Bella Bella by Karina Gardner, and My Mind's Eye. So yeah, I got that at Hobby Lobby. So it was a little bit thinner, so I backed it with coffee stain paper. And then I decorated it with trees, glitter, and the snowflakes. And this one is a big tag. It's the size of a guest check that I just turned into a tag. And I put the candles, and they have glitter, and the angels, and some lace, old book paper on that. I'm going to put these over to the side. And then this is an envelope that flips like this, and I have one of my tags in there with the Santa on this one, the white Santa. And then this is some pom-pom trim. I think I got that at Joann's. And then the back has part of a guest check. These are really great for journaling, so that's why I keep putting those on the back of things. And then this is just ledger paper, lace, and one of the images with some glitter. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's all glittery. That one we did together in the video. And then this is coffee stain paper for journaling. And there's another little angel and some die cut trees. And this is that My Mind's Eye paper too. or not My Mind's Eye, the Webster's Pages one. And I only had one sheet of that. So, and this is some old composition notebook. I found this composition notebook in my in one of my antique stores, local antique stores, and it has the itty bitty holes on the little tiny spiral binding, but the paper is all nice and aged, and it's just really soft. It's just nice paper, so that'll be great for writing on. And a doily ledger paper that I've put a punch in of snowflake. Hard to see, I guess. And then some coffee stained paper, and this one has a punch as well down at the bottom. This is an altered paper clip that I put up here and just put a little lace and a little pink flower. And then a doily, some more ledger paper, and this one has a big pocket on it. And these are roses from the trim section at Hobby Lobby, and I know a lot of people use these. I love those. That real shabby chic look. Here's an image that you can use anywhere in the album or journal. And then it's just some little tags. And these images can be used anywhere, or you can keep them in the pocket. This pocket has a pocket here and a pocket back here, so there's two pockets in this bottom section, and then the big pocket back here, which has this tag and just some eyelash trim on that, and some music paper. And then this page has a belly band, but it's a bookmark belly band, and I got this idea from Gia Kerr. I believe that's the way she says it. I hope that's right. But that's why I wanted to show you her name, and she's on YouTube, and it's a bookmark belly band that she made not too long ago in one of her videos, and I just thought it was really cool because you can take it off. I'm not going to take it all the way off, but so you can see it moves, and so it'll come all the way off the paper, and you can put it anywhere in the journal that you want it. So I just did some of that nice wide lace trim from Hobby Lobby, and the Santa has the cotton and the glitter all over him, and then it just has a little guest check back behind it. And then on this side I did a nice big tag, some eyelash trim, white Santa, some more of that lace on the bottom down there. The back has a guest check, same size as a guest check. And then this is the other side of that belly band, and I just put one of the glittered images there. And more composition paper and ledger paper, and that's an altered paper clip again, and this time it's got one of the white roses, and then this is just some fiber like yarn. And this is coffee stained paper that just opens down like that so that you can journal on it, and a doily, and more of that nice composition notebook paper that's so soft. This is just regular lined paper that's been coffee stained. And this pocket I made by taking some, not cardstock, but a little bit thicker than printer paper, and I cut it down. It's about, let's see, it's about 5 by almost 8.5, and then it has a just about 2 3/4 inch fold pocket. So, but what I did first is I took the paper and I sewed on that pattern paper. I don't know why I have so much trouble remembering that. Sewing pattern paper that's like tissue paper, but I doubled it and then stitched it all the way around, you know, like that, just to make a pocket. And then it's stitched in the middle into the signature. And then these are two of the images. This is one, this angel we did together in the video that I did, so if you want to watch that, it was the last video before this one. And there's another one. And this one I added some sequins to take the place of the little flowers in her basket that she's carrying. And then I just added some trims, more of that lace. This is a little crochet flower that my sister made and gave to me. And then I did sew in the signatures and put just some snowflakes on those strings. There's coffee stain line paper, composition notebook paper, and there's another image up there with some lace, a doily. This is the other side of that coffee stain paper that you can fold down and journal in. There's lots of journaling space in this one. I tried to contain myself. I did make a lot of tags, but I tried not to glue a ton of stuff to the paper where you would be able to write. And then there's glitter everywhere though. And then this is another envelope with the snowflakes. And this one I didn't glue together as well, but this is just one sheet of like that scrapbook paper. It's fairly thick, so it didn't need to be backed with the coffee stained paper. And that's coffee stain paper. And this is one of the little tags with the cotton and the angel. And there's snowflakes. It's all layered up. There's lots of layers on those. There's some doily back here. And there was a lot of work that went into those. And this is a corner with a doily and lace, and then the Santa with some glitter on him to look like ice. And then doily, lined paper, or no, this is just coffee stained regular paper, and coffee stained paper with this punch again. And then ledger, doily, and the end of that composition, so soft. And then this is the other side of that envelope. And there's a little pocket here that I tucked in the Santa, but you could use it anywhere. You could use it as a gift tag, which is something that you could do with a lot of the tags that are in this junk journal. If you want those pocket spaces for things that you want to put in there, you could definitely use the tags for Christmas gifts. And then there's some ledger there, and then there's little tags already got tucked down in there, and it's got a little snow mama. She's got two snow babies, and the snowflake and pattern paper and lace, and then guest check on the back with a snowflake. And there's another little one of those half moon type pockets with a little another, almost looks like a Christmas ornament, and eyelash trim. And then back here there's a pocket, and this one I just tucked in another one of those papers that looks like an envelope that you can journal on. And this just is a piece of coffee stained printer paper. I just wanted it known that these are both pockets back here. And I did put some cheesecloth in this junk journal with the binding, and it's all covered with the scrapbook paper. There's another Santa, and that's just some lace there. So yeah, I hope you guys like that. I had a lot of fun making it. It was a lot of fun. And so I liked doing it so much, and it is a lot of work, so I wanted to make everybody's life easier, and I did make a digital download of all of my tags. And they won't have the dimension, but I thought if you printed them out on some nice, like fairly heavyweight cardstock, that you could definitely use these as Christmas tags for gifts, or you can definitely make a journal and use them if you're doing like a Shabby Chic Christmas journal. These are great. So these are on my Etsy store, and it was a little tricky because they are dimensional, so you can see a shadow, but I think once you cut these out, they'll be great for that. And some things do hang off. You can either cut around them or just cut them off. I don't think that it'll, you know, ruin anything if you just cut, you know, like that edge off. That's just, I left that on my tag. It was some old book paper and some ledger paper that was kind of hanging over. So you can either cut around it so it looks like it's still there, or you can just cut it straight off, and I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference. But yeah, I did all the tags. So there's 8 pages in this digital download. And I know this is kind of a weird way to do it, so you can kind of see they're a little crooked, but I figured if people are cutting them out, that, you know, that's not going to be a problem, because they're all handmade and they're just downloaded into my computer. So, and then these are the backs that you can either use for these, or you know, you could use them as just generic tags. And then this is that one, you can see the paper hanging over, but you could easily just cut that off. And these are all backed with that pattern paper, and then the corrugated cardboard, like I said, or guest checks. Some of them have the paper from the kit. And there's another one, and I did do the Santa, and you might, like I said, I think most of these would be best on a heavier weight cardstock to give them, you know, the authenticity of being, you know, that actual cutout Santa, because this is pretty flimsy. I just wanted you guys to be able to see what you would get if you go to my Etsy store and get these. And there's another one. That's the pocket, and you wouldn't get this pocket, but you could definitely still use that big pocket. You could cut that with a blade and use it, and it would work fine. So that's an option. And then I did the envelopes and tags and this little image. I tried to fill up the paper as much as possible, you know, to give you guys the most that I could. This isn't in my journal, and this one isn't either. I just made those to go, you know, to kind of fill space, and then I gave you another angel that had anything done to her, so if you wanted to do something with her, you could. And then also the back of the big ticket or tag, that's the guest check on the back, and then another envelope. And not every single tag that's in my journal is in this digital download, but most of them are. So it's just how it came out and how many I could do per page and all that kind of a thing. So yeah, and I hope you guys enjoy these, and let me know what you think, if you think this was a good idea or a bad idea. I just really wanted to share these with as many people as possible because I just thought they were kind of fun for Christmas, and I thought they would be really neat on gift tags or in journals or whatever. So I hope you guys like them. I hope you have a great day, and if you want to see more stuff, just please subscribe, and we will chat again soon. Bye-bye now.